So single parents, this is about to get real deep, so kindly bear with me. I know that we have our physical needs as parents that need tending to, even if we are single parents. And I may be bold enough here to say that if that it's God's will that you keep yourself pure until God hooks you up with a suitable partner. But I know that some of us are not about that life, okay? And I do understand, and I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, dear parent. It is your life, okay? But as a single parent, you might be living alone at home with your children. But I want to give a word of caution here to all of you. So kindly bear with me. I know I'm overstepping my boundaries, but I'm just here to instruct, take whatever resonates, leave whatever doesn't. So, it's your right. It's your prerogative, okay? So I would kindly urge single parents, please, 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 for the sake of our children, do not bring romantic partners for sleepovers. Or just people you've met, romantic partners you've met recently. You bring them home for sleepovers, or you bring them to live with you, in the same house as your children. That's not cool at all. I don't believe in that. And we have our needs, and if you want your needs fulfilled, then dear parent, I do request that you kindly find a discreet spot. Just find your own spot, a discreet spot to do that. But please don't have relations in the same roof as your children. It's not cool. What I mean is that do not bring men or women that you're dating casually or occasionally. Just don't bring them in your house. If you have your needs met, don't have them met in the same roof where your children live and stay. And I'm saying this because I know many young single mothers out here, they do this. And I always tell them not to repeat this mistake. And I'm not here to judge you, parent. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just explaining that this hookup culture, you can do it, but outside your roof for the sake of the children. Okay? Dear parent, I feel that you disrespect your house and your children by parading romantic partners around them, especially if the relationship is not serious. And some of you parents, you're in a habit of, maybe today you're in a relationship, it fails, tomorrow you're in another. It happens, okay? But even if that happens to you, okay, let it not, don't invite them. Don't invite the lovers in your house in front of your children. You might think that your children do not understand what's going on, but you'll be surprised at what these children are able to pick up. They are very impressionable. They pick up on anything, dear parent. I beg you, for the sake of the underage children. Yes, you need your needs met. Yes. You need to hook up with someone. Yes. You have a right. Go ahead, hook up, do whatever you need to do, okay? But please do not bring these people around your children. In fact, let your children not know that you have occasional hookups. Sometimes you meet up with this. Maybe with someone. You like them instantly. Let's say both of you have chemistry and you want relations with them. And you're an adult and no one can stop you. But please, I'd urge that you do it elsewhere. Listen, dear parent, the hotels, the lodgings, the motels were built for a reason. Okay? So make use of them. And if somebody cannot afford a motel, but I'm not here to judge you anyway. This is another question I have, especially for single moms. Okay. Why would you bring a guy to your house for sex? Should he not be the one taking you to his place? And this is another question I have for you men. Why would you have sex in a single woman's house with children present? I mean, where are these manners? My God. Parents, I know you are pressed. and you want your needs met. And I have said, I understand, but not in front of the kids. Your door may be locked, but I've told you they're impressionable. Their minds are always at work. They might not say it, but they know it. And when they grow older, they will view this hookup culture as normal behavior. And I speak especially to the young single parents out there. As your teacher, as your counselor, as your guide, I'm here to guide you on raising healthy and respectable children. I also live by this rule. And ever since I had my little one, she only knows me and her. Because me and her share our space. It's only me and her. She's aware there's no father figure. She's aware there's no father figure in the home. When she goes to school, it's mom who takes her and picks her up in the evening. When we have meals, it's only me and her. At night, when we go to sleep, she knows that both of us are the only ones sleeping in the home, no one else. And I think that gives her stability. At 5 years, she's stable and grounded. There is no confusion in her life. And so when I need a hookup, or if I ever need one, it will be far, far away from her. It cannot be done near her. But me, I live as a hermit, so I do not have friends as such. But should they come visiting once in a while, friends, platonic friends, I see the expression on her face. And my daughter, she asks too many questions. Especially when she sees a new face, like a visitor. She'll be like, Mom, who is this? Mom, what do they want? Mom, are these people staying with us? Mom, where will they sleep? Mom, will they come back tomorrow? All these questions from one kid. And even if you try to silence them, just tell them, don't ask me any more questions. They're still thinking of it. Imagine if I brought a man home to stay at night. Then I can just imagine the questions she will ask. She will ask me so many questions. I won't even know what to answer. Really. So dear parent, please find balance being a parent, and having your own life to live. You have your life to live, of course, but find the balance. I want you, there's this thing, let your children have respect for you. If you keep dragging strange men and women into your home, spending the night with them, allowing them to stay around your children, yet you really don't know them like that, that's crazy, This is how children are abused and molested and raped. I fear for them. People are evil out here. You don't really know who you're dealing with, especially if it's a new person in your life, Parents, please, have your fun, do whatever you must, but don't bring strange energies around your children, please, unless these people are willing to commit to you, unless they see a future with you, unless they want to marry you, Even then, don't be quick to introduce your children to anyone. Anyone who is not committed to you fully, honestly. Deal with them outside the sphere of your children. Deal with them outside. And always ensure to protect your young ones. Be sure to let your boundaries known. Let no one press you to introduce them to you. Why would anyone press you to introduce them to your children? What do they need to know your children for? For what? Be mindful of predators. Stay alert. At least date someone for a long period of time before you can be sure that they are safe to deal with. Dear parent, please, your children are very precious. They're your treasure. So let's be mindful of them. Always put them first. Like I said, hotels, motels, lodgings were built for a reason. If you're feeling pressed, then make use of them. Let your home be a safe space for your children. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Just create safe space for your young ones. Make them feel grounded. It's important. It's important. And even, this is another thing. Even if you drink, you smoke, you engage in other forbidden pleasures, please make sure you do them outside the reach of your children. I just, they grow up too fast. So, let your children be free. Let them grow. Don't introduce them to anything that, will mess them up in a way. And that goes for your ratchet friends. If you have toxic friends that are chaotic, loud, stubborn, those ones that you like. Those ones you like hanging around with when you want to go out. No, please, let them not come near your children. Please, I beg you, parents. And this is it's a warning to all of us. It's your responsibility to keep your children safe. Anything negative that happens to your child, you will bear the full responsibility. You know that. Your child cannot make decisions on their own. You are the one responsible because you are the adult. If you want to play, dear parent, go play outside. That is what we tell our kids, right? So, dear parent, if you want to play, then you go play outside and away from them kids, away from them. Don't allow them to be around strangers. Don't entertain strangers around them. And then keep your skeletons far away from them. Let them not even know that you have skeletons. In fact, burn all your skeletons. Pick the skeleton ashes, throw them away. Dear parent, okay? So I pray that this message has been helpful to you. Let us be responsible for our little ones. And let us always pray for them, that God watches over them, especially when we are not around them, okay? And to all you parents that have tuned in, may the good Lord bless you, keep you, and may He make His face to shine on you always. Until the next time, this has been your noble host, Betty, wishing you a prosperous day. Amen.